Good morning, Texans. It's Alan Spada with This Day in Texas History for December 15th, 1835. Mexican General Cos sent his report to the Minister of War, Tornel. Siege was for 56 days, taking 500 men back to Mexico with him. Some of the residents were soldiers in the Mexican army, and they were there. They lived in San Antonio, like Toribio Lozoya, my great-great-great-grandfather Juan Jimenez. The ones that didn't switch sides wanted to stay in San Antonio, and they did. They'd be there for the Battle of the Alamo, but Santa Anna would not use them because he didn't want them to all of a sudden turn in the middle of the battle against their friends. Uh, Council to the army at Behar. Congrats to the army for winning the Battle of Behar. Edward Burleson resigns his command as most of the Army of Texas returns back to their homes. Frank W. Johnson is the new commander of the militia. So a lot of people think it's over. You know, they've knocked out the Mexican army out of Texas. Santa Anna isn't going to do anything, so we can go home. Of course, they're way wrong. Sam Houston writes to D.C. Barrett that he wants a field officer in San Antonio plus an engineer to upgrade the defenses of the Alamo. Also, he wanted 50 to 100 men at Goliad with the main army to be at Copano, which is Copano Bay, out there in the Corpus area, I think. Sam Houston recommends that Refugio Mission might be the best place for defense and would need a strong force. The engineer that would send there would use all those cannons as the main defense, and he had actually had plans to build a underground tunnel going into San Antonio. If he had more times, if the Mexican army had waited for after the winter, he probably would have had time to do all that. Been interesting to see what that battle would have been like then. H.G. Offutt to Stephen F. Austin about payment to J.B. Chance for the survey of several leagues in Robertson's colony. So everyday life is continuing. Patrick Henry Herndon joins the Texas Army at Behar. He will be attached to John Chenoweth's company and enter the Alamo on January 19th with James Bowie, and he would die defending the Alamo. Coahuila, Texas is de-established as a state. Coahuila joined Nuevo Leon and Tamaulipas to form the Republic of the Rio Grande, and they'd be put down as a rebellious states by the Mexican government. A tonnage duty of $1.25 a ton is imposed, and a duty of 12.5 cents a gallon on whiskey, American gin, rum, and brandy is passed. So, once again, everyday life is starting to go back, raising taxes, etc. This has been Alan Spade for This Day in Texas History for December 15th, 1835. I'll see you tomorrow.